Hello and welcome back to This Is The Police. Now we're on day 4. So let's have a look what we got here. Robs Pierre to reveal his identity when the time is right. Feminist organisation denied official registration. Enemies using feminists to destroy Freiburg. Excuse me. Jesus, it's like modern times. Feminists all over the place.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
To get to my front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots. In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all 3 of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old. Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
Oh, okay. I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together today. Can I go home? 3. Yeah, but come tomorrow. Okay, so that was the only person we lost, pretty much. Sick. Right, let's go. Start the day. Let's put on Bun Meets Bob, Bud Freeman. Right, here we go. Fire all black cops. A racist gang has recently made some trouble in the city. They're capturing black townspeople and beating them to death. Well, yeah, that's a bit more than some trouble, I'd say. They recently sent a message to a local radio station promising to kill all the black doctors, firemen and police. We don't need any more dead police. Especially not mere months before the election. The racists are gaining more and more followers, and even some of our citizens support them. You have to fire all your black employees over the next 2 days due to mounting racial tension. I'm not going to do that because that's a dumb idea. If someone commits a serious crime and flees the scene, the case goes to your detectives. Ooh, cool. Oh. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I want to do this one then. We've got 12 seconds left. A member of your city's cleaning crew saw an elderly man approaching some expensive cars in the parking lot carrying a long iron rod. The whole street could hear him shouting, "Bastards, thieves, bloodsuckers." Okay. What do I... Can I not... Do I have to do the... I have to do this first, I guess. They investigate the crime scenes... They investigate the crime scene, interview witnesses, and gather whatever information seems pertinent. One of your detectives will be lead investigator on the case. You can assign additional detectives to any case who will work under the lead investigator as subordinates. The more professionals the lead investigator... words. The more professional the lead investigator, the more effective the team. Well, they're not very great, both of them, but we'll go for those two. Armstrong and Debrito. Anyway. It shouldn't be too hard. I want to get Tsubaki and Austin on this one. Go on. There we go. It's not too far away either, which is good. Loving this music. I'm not firing all the black police officers though. I've got not many people as it. Actually, I need to hire some people. I've got not many people as is, and plus, you're letting them win. You're like, if you know, if you want to stop the races, you don't do what they say. Ooh, got another one. Suburbs. A gas station surveillance camera recorded a car that's on the stolen vehicles list. Let's send Kochi and Asano. And price. Hopefully we can get price a bit higher. Ooh, investigation has started. Detectives have interviewed witnesses, collected evidence from the scene and are pursuing the investigation. Expect results. Eric Graham, a drunk witness. They drove by in a sedan and they shot like a machine gun. I didn't see much. I only heard a few muffled shots. He got what he deserved. He's been causing trouble for a long time, and recently there's been lots of cursing and carrying on. Okay, weird. I don't remember the car, and the neighbourhood was quiet. I never heard any shots. You're good, aren't you? The police these days don't do nothing. I almost died myself. I went to buy some medicine and was nearly hit by some idiot's car. Sick. Oh, and these are the... Ah, so that's obviously the end. That's been coming out of his thing and then ended up dead. Okay, fair enough. Close. Oh, so it's down here, is it? Oh, yeah, I can see. Oh, so I can have multiple and gangs. Ooh. Ooh, destruction of property. Woohoo! Tsubaki's getting up there, and Austin, we're going to get you into a good police officer yet. God, it's taking these geezers so long to get out there. Where's the music? Can I... Yeah, the music stopped. Didn't notice. Sure. Frederick and B major. Something. I didn't really read it, to be honest. Ooh, that's right next to the police station as well. Corey Ramsey, mother of several children, has expressed her concern about a suspicious man wearing bifocals, I can't read, seated on a bench beside a playground. He's been watching the children for over an hour and has taken several photographs. Right, we're sending in the crack squad of Yancey and Purdy after this one. Ooh. Carjacking in the suburbs. What can we do? The thing is though, if we waited a safe distance, he could just get in the car and drive away, and then, you know, civilians could die and shit like that. Searching the car, I don't think that would get us anything. I'm going to interview any potential witnesses. Ho-ho! Looks like it made the good choice. Civilians unharmed as well. Ah, Price. You're actually getting to be a little bit professional. I might fire you though. I may just fire you. Just because you're that shit. Is there anything coming back again about the Ooh, suspicious individuals. Yancy and Purdy, Officer Court, Officers Unharmed. Sick! Oh. I don't know whether I'm doing well or not, because I feel like I am. Mr. Boyd, I'm opening Freeburg's first martial arts club, and for my first exhibition, I want to hold a sparring match where one of my students takes on your toughest cop. After the fight, I'll teach your man a few tricks, something that will help him out on the streets. Well, I'd be in... Austin. I want Austin, because if this improves Austin, then I want... Obviously, I could like make Kochi or Yancey or somebody into like a super cop, but I'll leave it. I want Austin so we can get her up to hopefully being higher than average, because I remember at the start it said 150 was the average. Okay, homicide. The detectives present frames, different versions of what might have happened at the crime scene. I've got 3 frames. Okay, let's open the investigation. They got you wrong half the time, but a good cop can separate fact from fiction. If they know how to look at a case material, the more professional detectives working on an investigation, the better their instincts. Sometimes with a little guesswork thrown in it, if you add it all up and the sequence fails, you're probably telling the wrong story. Okay, well, I'm guessing he was parked waiting for him to come out, and... Well, we've got conflicting reports. It said it sounded like a machine gun, and a few muffled shots. The window was already broken, and it doesn't look like there's any gunshots around the scene, so I'm guessing they were relatively accurate. I'm gonna say that for now. So how do I carry it on? Like how do I get that one? I can't. Do I just put that there? Maybe I can get more frames? I'm not sure. Anyway. Right, fight. A bartender reports that a couple of dancers starting fighting over tips and a cat fight broke out right on the stage. Okay, right. I'm going to send Purdy, Price, and that'll do. Don't fuck it up, Price. Octopus Restaurant. A bartender reported that a fight had broken out between a patron and a bar's bouncer. The man, apparently drunk, had climbed onto the stage while the local singer was performing and tried to sing a duet with her. Okay, Tsubaki and Asano, you guys can go. Oh, we're almost hitting 8 o'clock. Austin's pretty much almost done, which is good. Ooh. On the stage are 2 strippers going at it, and it's gone beyond arguing to a full-on catfight. The bouncer is fast asleep, clearly too wasted to handle the situation. The drunken patrons are happily watching the fight. Shut off the lights and shut off the music and turn up the lights. Ooh. The strippers continue fighting, oblivious of the police's presence. Ask the bartender for a bucket of water and throw it on the combatants. I think I'm going to do that. Oh, that would have wrecked. If you're like some stripper and you're just pretty much naked and you get all that cold water thrown on you. Jesus. And they were totally oblivious of it as well. Chief, I just about nailed the jab a couple of times, but he was too fast for me and won on points. I don't really understand all their rules, so I can't keep track of the points very well. But it was alright, he even showed me a few tricks after the match. I got carried away a little and pulled my back. Think I can get the day off. I mean, you're turning out to be a really good officer, Austin, so... I mean, if you need the day off, you can have the day off. Ooh, ooh. Sick! They're getting really high. Okay, end the day. I want Asano on tomorrow's shift, and I want Armstrong. I need to move a few people from shift B to shift A. Officer Blaine explains, I thought she was a suicide bomber. Retired police officer Thomas Blaine shoots pregnant woman. How would you think she's a suicide bomber? Okay, fair enough. Mayor Rogers said he has no problem with racists. Yeah, keep telling yourself that, Mayor Rogers, you dick.
Why would a man need a barn? To store all the stuff you can't bring home. About 30 years ago, back when I was young and interested in farming, I carried all kinds of junk home. After a day in the field, I'd come home with buckets, shovels, dirty boots and clothes, and instantly transform the living room. But even back then, there's something I always kept in the barn. I stopped keeping my pills inside the house because every time I was about to take a triple, someone would knock on my bedroom door. Now they're knocking on my barn door. Well, fine. It's not every day that someone comes to visit your barn. In all the years we worked together, Kendrick never came to visit the house. We drank at bars, went fishing, went to the mountains, even chased off some poachers one time. But he never came for dinner with the family. We never watched football over here. And now he's brought his friends to visit my barn.
Ooh, what's Kendrick up to?
I always try to look unsurprised, like it's an everyday thing to get visitors at the old barn, especially guests with their own personal bodyguards. But Kendrick is sharp enough to see he's caught me with my pants on backwards.
Sorry for the surprise, Jack. We saw you from the car. Figured we'd find you in here. I'm going in for a minute, fellas. These guys will wait outside.
This doesn't look very good.
How long you been dating the lover boys?
They're Sans people, Jack.
Yeah. So now you're appearing in public with members of the Mafia?
Jack, I'm leaving tonight. More like fleeing. Jenny and I are taking the girls and making a run for it. Probably won't be seeing each other again. I've got new documents, a new name, a new life, everything new.
The papers say you're still working your last week for the department.
I've got to get out today. I won't be getting another chance. Don't know if you noticed, but the whole city is against me.
You told your Mafia friends about your plans.
Jackie, if I don't fix everything with them in the next few hours, they're going to kill me. And not just me. My family, my relatives, God, Jack, I don't know who else. They found out that I was planning to run and they demanded that we close our contract today.
Your contract, Frank? Really? Is that how you talk now? Maybe you should call in the lawyers to straighten all this out.
Now is not the time, Jack, please. I have a commitment to them until the end of the year. They need an inside line at police headquarters. I can't just give them back the money. That's not how the Mafia works. If I can't find someone I can trust tonight, I'm dead. You know me, Jack. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't afraid they'd cut my daughters to pieces before sunrise.
He's the damn fool who puts his daughters in the crosshairs in the first place. Anyone in my place would have dressed him down good. But I didn't want to pile it on. Fate's already got this guy's soul in the grinder.
Ooh, okay. What can we do? Wait, with the yeah, you're right. He is the idiot. He shouldn't have put his daughter in the fucking firing line in the first place. But what do I do? This is a really hard decision. Because if I agree, I'm obviously helping the Mafia, which is not really a good thing to do. If I refuse, Kendrick will probably die. Oh man. I'm kind of leaning towards agree, but what do I do? I'm so torn. I'm really torn. Okay, I'm gonna help him.
Give him my phone number and tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack.
Get the fuck out of my nice cozy barn, Frank. At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once, sometimes with a little pride even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the Mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before the last hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a Mafia bitch. And all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago. That sound right to you?
Ah. I really don't know if it was the right decision or not. Oh, fuck you, man. My God, you've already had a day off. Can I move you to Shift B or something? Somebody? Singing him. John Sangster. No matter your personal relationship with the city's administration, your police station is at their mercy. In order to maintain reasonable working conditions, you have to send appropriate requests to the mayor. Oh, okay, affairs. City Hall. Decisions from City Hall depend on whether they're satisfied with your work. You can send requests every 5 days. The fools in charge of the city may refuse outright or accept only some of your requests, so only ask for what you really need. Oh, okay. Request an increase in your weekly salary. I want yeah, let's go for more job slots. Can I move some of you users to shift B? No, I want so many have I got? Right, okay, I want actually fuck that, man. You're fired. Oh. No, get rid of at least you, bitch. Yes, too old, get wrecked. I'm gonna hire a black police officer just to spite them. Shift B. That'll do for now. 3. Okay, I do need an extension of my detectives though, most definitely. Okay, let's go for it. Salary. Here's your week's salary. City Hall hopes we don't disappoint. 1,200. Tomorrow is the deadline. I'm still not going to adhere to that deadline. Eddie's Burgers. Every morning there's a dirty, piss-soaked bum sleeping at the cafe. The man refuses to go away and growls at anyone who approaches, scaring all the customers. Okay then, let's go for Asano and Grant. Get you in there. Ooh. A witness looped on from a window while an armed man with a stocking gun shed entered the nearby liquor store. Ooh. I'm gonna get swatting for this. Yeah, get fucking Stovall on the case. Foxman and take Birch with you. In fact, no, he's getting fired, isn't he? Take Samari. A hot dog vendor reports that he saw two Elvis impersonators grappling right there on the sidewalk. They're swearing in Spanish and beating each other with microphone stands. Okay, let's go break this up then. Yeah. Bucarica and Robbins. I don't know if I said his name right, but that's how it's going to be pronounced from now on. Let's see what happens. Looks like we got the bomb and nobody was harmed. Asano is average 150, so I am actually quite pleased. I want to know how this... Ooh, what? Oh, okay. The shop has 2 exits from which a few people have already fled. Huh. Drive a patrol car right through the front window. Okay, sneak up. I'm going to sneak up in the back door. The stuck-up man noticed the police presence and took the cashier hostage. She's holding his gun to the hostage's head, shouting, "Back off or I'll blow his goddamn face off." Meanwhile, the cashier is yelling in an unknown language. You in the mask, shut your face and drop the weapon. The robber grows visibly nervous. "Don't shoot, please. I just need money. I'll just take a little bit and go. No one was hurt." The cashier begins to cry. There's 2 ways out of this shop, in cuffs or in a body bag. Offender caught, officers, civilians! Oh, yeah! I'm actually quite happy about that one. I thought that was going to go bad. Right, looks like we have an investigation. Ooh, Beasley's definitely my head. Yeah, you mole, you're fucking working. And we'll get soap as well. Soapy, something. An antique Chinese necklace was stolen from Bao Liang while she was on the way to the pawn shop. Beasley's sick. Jack, this year the organiser of the Golden Beast Hunt suddenly changed the rules of the annual shooting contest. It now features teams instead of single competitors. You can send 2 of your finest marksmen. I really love them to do well in the competition. Sure, yeah, I'll wait a while though. I want to... What the... It's hot one day and a lot of people are going for a swim. Last week 4 people drowned on the beaches of Freiburg and the press was in an uproar. Please send someone to keep an eye on things. Okay, Asano, you can do it. Looks like Robbins did well. Residential... this is the Elvis fight. Oh, yeah. Okay, for this one I want to send a few people. What? At a gallery exhibition entitled Sex Operation, a gang of young people in ski masks forced their way in and began smashing the exhibit, shouting, "We don't need this shit in our city." Okay, I need to wait for a few officers to come back. Okay, there we go. I want Vandal. There we go. And this one, I want Bucarica and Robbins. Oh, the buildings become selectable. It's like in here. Oh, that's cool. Investigation has started. Do I have multiple investigations? Because I still have that one. Oh, cool. You can go on for a while. Okay. Bao Liang, the victim. Me and my husband got into a difficult financial situation. I was going to pawn an antique necklace, which has been in my family for many centuries. As I was carrying the necklace to the pawn shop, somebody ripped the bag from my shoulder and disappeared. I didn't have time to do anything, not even cry out. Dwayne Fishman. The offender was on a motorcycle. He drove down the road, grabbed the bag, and then escaped. I tried to race after him, but I didn't even have time to see if it was a man or a woman. I couldn't see his face, but he was dressed in a jacket like those other bikers who hang around on the street corners. Okay. It was definitely not a local biker. They are bald and have beards, but this guy looked Asian, probably Japanese or Chinese. Maybe it was her husband. Maybe. I didn't see a weapon in his hand. I just saw him grab a bag and ride off. So it kind of seems like it was planned, and obviously the only person who would have known where it was actually, what was actually going on, would have been the husband. So maybe it was the husband. You never know. Oh, looks like that one went well. Offenders caught, officers unharmed. Excellent. I've got 2 new frames. They drove in a sedan. Yep, so don't need to replace that one. I only had a few muffled shots. He got really deserved. It's been caught troubling for a long time. There's recently been lots of cursing and carrying on. Who is that one? I don't know. Oh, I got 3 frames from this one. Okay, so he was on a bike. I couldn't see his face, but he was dressed in a jacket like this was the bike as he hung around on the streets. I was definitely not a local biker. They were bold and had beards. This guy looked Asian. So what, it would have been that, and that. The suspect is Quan Yi Lin, a Chinese immigrant recently expelled from the university. Okay. Your detectives have information on the whereabouts of the suspect. Sometimes there might be a number of locations to choose from. Robbery. After being expelled from the university, Quan Yin Lin moved here. To carry out the arrest, 2 officers must escort the lead investigator to apprehend the suspect. If the lead investigator is not on duty, the arrest will have to wait, but remember that fugitives won't sit patiently until your schedule clears. I also remember that criminals will react in different ways. A frightened thief is likely to surrender as soon as the game is up. A brutal killer might want to choose how many he can take with him. With more dangerous criminals, it's safe to send experienced officers and even the SWAT team. Okay, I want Samari and... if that's... yeah, Samari and Grant. Hopefully they're enough. I know they aren't the highest professionalism in the world, but hopefully they're enough. A guard went out for a smoke and saw a teenager writing obscenities on the wall of the building. I chased the brat up a tree. You can take it from here. What? Okay, I want to wait for Stowall to... there we go. And Mandal. Oh, we did it, boys. We won. That Ernest really knows a lot about shooting. Even taught us a thing or two. He invited us out hunting. Sorry, can't even speak. Even taught us a thing or two. He invited us out. He invited us to hunting to celebrate the victory, so we'll be taking a day off. We deserve it. Fucking hell, man. You sure about that? Okay, looks like the day's about to end anyway. We've just got a few more things to come in. Offender court. Oh, okay, no, nothing else. You were able to arrest all suspects. Ooh, yeah. Okay, that's good then. At least Beasley went up loads. He used to only be 200, didn't he? It's 340 now. Holy shit. Might get Beasley to work tomorrow, see if I can get him in on that other case. How'd the vandalism go? Oh yeah, Stovall is like really high. Holy shit. Worked since successful assignments, failed assignments, political views. How do I learn their political views? Can I? At all? Anyway, end day. Looks like tomorrow's going to be a long day, more like the first of a lot of long days. There's just too much going on. Okay, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. Again, all the comments are probably going to be read, you know, within a reasonable amount. I am really quite enjoying this. I've said it multiple times, but I love the art style. The music really fits well with this type of game. And I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying it. I am really enjoying it. So, yeah, like I say, please like, comment, subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.